Most people think Claude Code is just a terminal thing. You open the command line, type some commands, and that's it. If you don't know the difference between these three, you should watch this video. The CLI for power users who living in terminal, and VS Code extension, it can also use in Claude. VS extension for developers who want to code right inside their editor, and the desktop app for people who want to visualize interface without opening a separate code editor. In this video, I'm gonna walk you through all these methods by step. By the end of this video, you will have Claude Code installed your way and ready to go. Alright, let's get into it. Okay, so before we dive in, let me quickly explain what each method gives you. First is CLI. You open a terminal, type Claude, and you are talking to Claude Code. It's the most powerful option with access to every feature. If you are comfortable with terminal, this is probably what you want. Okay, second is VS Code extension. This gives a graphical panel right inside your editor. You can see inline diffs. For example, I want to read this text in QA checklist.markdown file. As you can see the difference, and then review Claude plans before accepting them. And if you want to mention some exact files, you can mention using artmark. If you already spend your day in VS Code or Cursor, this keeps everything in one place. Okay, so third is desktop app. This is for people who want a graphical interface without opening separate editor like VS Code or Cursor. You can download Claude desktop app like this and then switch to code mode from chat mode. Here's chat mode and here's cowork. You can access your local file, and then section code. This is our Claude Code. So click here, and then now you get full development environment with visual diffs and Git tracking. No terminal commands required. This is good for beginners who are not engineers. All three methods can use the same account and share conversation history, so you are not locked into one. Now let me show you how to set up each one. Okay, so let's start with the CLI. This is the most straightforward installation. I'm opening my terminal. If you are using Mac or Linux, you run just one command. It's this one, copy, open terminal, and paste it this, and then hit this button. That's it. If you are Windows, there are two options. If you're using PowerShell, run this command. Pipe it to IEX. If you're using CMD, there's a different command, but honestly, PowerShell is easier. One thing to know on Windows, you need Git for Windows installed first. If you don't have it, grab it from this link. Access to this site before running installer. After installation, verify it works by running Claude or Claude version. You should see the version number. Now let's authenticate. You should copy this command and then paste it. Terminal, a browser window open. Sign in with your Anthropic console account on your Claude Pro or Max subscription. Complete the auth workflow and you are done. Once you finish authentication, back in terminal and type Claude, and then you can start Claude Code on terminal. If you see this picture, you are in now Claude Code session. Type a question or task in here and Claude respond. To exit, type exit or Command D or Control D. That's the CLI setup. Simple and fast. If you already use terminal for development, this is the way to go. Okay, so next is VS Code extension. This works in both VS Code and Cursor. It's same process. you can open Cursor or VS Code. I'm opening Cursor, and then check left sidebar and click this icon, extension, and search extension, and then type Claude Code. Yeah, here you should be careful. There are some fake extension, Claude Code extension, so you can check this extension. Where is this extension from? You can install this, and then I already installed it. If you haven't installed it, just hit this. You can check more action, this 3-dot icon button, and Claude Code open. And you can use Claude Code from VS Code extension. First time you open it, you get a sign-in screen, and then the same process as terminal. Click sign in and complete authorization browser. Once you sign it, you're ready to go. Let me show you the basics. In the prompt box is here. Type some question or ask. Claude can see your current files on the left and your selection automatically. If you select some code, Claude knows what you are looking at. To reference other files, use, as I told you, use @ mark, type followed by file name or click from here, and then click from this list, and then you can mention the file. And when Claude wanna edit file, it shows you side-by-side diffs. Original on the left, proposed change on the right. You can accept or reject, or tell Claude to try something different from here. This is a big advantage of extension. You see exact what's changing before it happens. There are different permission modes too. Click the mode indicator at the bottom here. Default mode asks permission for each action. Once you hit this button, you can see edit automatically, which means auto accepting mode. Let Claude make edit without asking. And once you click again, you can see plan mode, which means showing you Claude plan first before any update. So you can pick what fits your workflow. The extension also includes a CLI. So if you need a CLI only feature, just open integrate terminal like here and type Claude. And you can use CLI mode at the same time. I mostly open Cursor and then use Claude Code from terminal and extension like this. Okay, so finally the desktop app. This gives you Claude Code with graphical interface. As I show you, no terminal required. So first is go to claude.com download and open this website. And then if you are using macOS, download here, Windows, download from here. You can also use mobile version. If you're iOS, download here, Android is download here. I already downloaded desktop app, so once you finish download it, open your app. Okay, so open Claude Code desktop app, and in sidebar you can see 3 mode. First is chat, co-work, code, and chat is regular Claude Code chat. Chat is regular Claude Code conversation. Co-work is for knowledge work like research and document creation. You can access local file from here. And then also you can connect Notion, Slack via using connector. This function is used MCP. Code is for development environment that we want. It's Claude Code. So yeah, click Claude mode, and then you can see this interface. In code mode, also you can select a local folder, and Claude gets to access your file systems, terminals, and development tools. In this interface, you can also select permission mode, auto accept edit mode, and plan mode, and you can connect Slack, Notion, or other third-party application. And then you can also do remote control, which means you can manipulate your Claude Code on laptop from your phone. Basically, it supports everything, including co-work feature. So 2 months ago, I recommend using co-work for beginners to access file system. But for now, Claude Code feature is including co-work feature, and also Claude Code system works better than co-work. So, and also you can use skills from /command here. If you are not engineer and it's really tough to set up cursor and read terminal and know about coding, I recommend using Claude Code Desktop. Okay, so let me wrap up. There is 3 ways. First is from terminal, second is VS Code extension, and third is desktop app. If you are engineer, I recommend using VS Code extension. You can also, if you use cursor or VS Code editor, you can also open terminal in these editors. So you can use both. And if you're not engineers, I recommend downloading desktop app, use it from this. Both features can be used MCP and permission mode, plan mode, and remote control. So actually there is no difference. So if you always open cursor VS Code, I recommend using CLI and VS Code extension. And if you're chatting with ChatGPT or Claude, I recommend start using desktop app. But remember, Claude Code is not for engineering tools. Claude Code is for everyone. Claude Code has expanded what we can do at work. It can be used for almost any task you do on a laptop. Whether you use it or not, easily make a 10 times difference productivity. So don't wait. Start using right now. Rethink your workflows and begin automating your task, not just as engineer, but in any role. So if you found this video helpful, please put like and subscribe this channel. If you have any question, you can drop a comment or ask me from Google Forms. Alright, see you in the next video. Bye bye.